The night was colder than usual, and the streets were quieter than they had ever been. At the corner of an old abandoned shop, a small, weak, muddy brown dog lay curled up beside a broken crate. His ribs were showing, his fur was rough, and his eyes carried a sadness that only those who have been through too much can understand. For days he had wandered from street to street, hoping someone would give him a chance, a little food, maybe a little kindness. But every day ended the same way, with rejection. Children threw stones at him. Shopkeepers shouted and chased him away. Even other stronger dogs bullied him, guarding food scraps like treasure. Sometimes he wondered why he was even alive. Why was he made so weak? Why was life so unfair? Why did God give others comfort, families and homes, but leave him alone in the cold? Heavily and thunder roared. He found a small wooden shelter under a tree. Shivering and hungry, he stared at the dark clouds and whispered in his heart, "Why me? Why this life? Why does nothing good ever happen to me?" But he didn't know something was about to change. The next morning, he slowly walked toward a quiet neighborhood, hoping maybe someone would leave leftovers outside. His body was tired, every step painful. But as he moved forward, he didn't see the speeding motorcycle coming from the other side. The bike swerved at the last moment, and the rider crashed into a nearby pole. The dog froze in fear. The rider lay on the ground, injured badly. People nearby rushed but were hesitant to touch him, unsure what to do. But the little dog didn't hesitate. Limping, he went to the fallen man and barked loudly, non-stop, trying to call for help. His bark echoed through the street. A woman passing by heard it and hurried forward. Others followed. An ambulance was called. The man survived because the dog didn't stop barking until help arrived. But even after saving him, the dog didn't expect anything. He slowly walked away, weak and silent, thinking he should not disturb anyone further. However, the injured man's brother had heard the story. He searched the streets until he found the trembling, muddy dog trying to drink water from a dirty puddle. "Is this the one?" he whispered gently as he knelt down. The dog lifted his head, scared, expecting to be chased away again. But instead, the man extended his hand and said softly, "Come here, hero." And for the first time in a long time, the dog felt something warm, a touch filled with gratitude, not anger. The man picked him up with care and took him to a vet. The little dog was fed, cleaned, treated, and wrapped in a soft blanket. Tears rolled down the man's eyes as he hugged the dog. "My brother is alive because of you," he said. "You didn't give up, and I won't leave you alone again." Days passed. The dog healed. He now lived in a safe, warm home with people who loved him. He had toys, food, and a soft bed. He had a family, something he once believed he would never deserve. But the biggest moment came when the injured man finally returned home from the hospital. He walked slowly, still recovering, and knelt down beside the dog. The dog wagged his tail, eyes shining with happiness. The man smiled and whispered, "God sent you to save me. And I think maybe your whole life, all that pain, all those nights you cried, maybe it was leading you here. Maybe God had a plan for you all along." The dog rested his head on the man's knee. For the first time, his heart felt full of love, full of peace, full of purpose, because he realized something that many of us forget. When life looks unfair, when everything feels heavy, when we feel abandoned, weak, or lost, it doesn't mean God has forgotten us. It means God is preparing something bigger, something meaningful, something that will make everything make sense one day. Sometimes the pain is part of the journey. Sometimes the struggle shapes us. Sometimes the waiting protects us from something we can't see. And sometimes God uses the weakest ones to do the greatest things. That little dog had spent years thinking he was worthless. God was only making him stronger, softer, and kinder, so that one day he could save a life and find his own. So whenever you feel lost, hurt, or confused, remember this. Never doubt God's plans, because even when you don't see it, He is working. Even when you don't feel it, He is guiding you. And even when life breaks you, sometimes it's only so He can rebuild you into something even more beautiful. And just like that little dog, one day you'll look back and realize every moment, every hardship, every tear was actually carrying you towards something meant for you.